What is good, my Rags and Fitness people, my Rags and Fitness folks, my Rags and Fitness fam? It is your man Rags back off up in this thing, man. And when I tell you I'm up in it, I'm talking about I'm knee deep. All the way off up in it. Ladies and gentlemen, please do yourself a favor, do Rags a favor, do your neighbor a favor, man, and keep God first, man, in everything that you do. And please continue to shake all the haters off because the haters is coming. Hey guys, man, Rags is here. Hey man, I don't want to be here right now, man, but I'm here. I must, if I can dish it out, I must take it. I gotta come in, man, and I gotta say, roll tide, roll. I won't be saying it until they roll me over into the dirt. Guys, it was bad. It was ridiculous, man. We was obliterated. We was humiliated. We was embarrassed. Man, that's like the worst. Man, that was a bad football team, man. It didn't look good. It looked like they wanted to go home. It looked like, especially after halftime, they went and they said, hey, man, what you going to do after the game? You know, maybe we should just, when we fly back home, man, get together, have a little barbecue, man. We going to just chill out, man. It don't look like they went in and discussed playing football. I'm sorry. I don't believe they went into the half and discussed playing football. It was no way that they was going to come back on Indiana. Indiana do not make the mistakes that Oklahoma would have made. They're a sound football team, special teams, defense, and offense, man. I just thought that Alabama would come out with a little bit more fire under them, man, and they did not at all. Maybe they should have pulled Ty Simpson a little bit earlier, but I'm not just going to go there on Ty Simpson. A lot of people like to say, well, the offense played bad and they kept the defense on the field all day. The defense didn't have a choice. Offense played bad. Defense played bad. The coaches coached bad. Everything was bad. This team did not look like a second-round playoff team, man. It looked like we just skated past Oklahoma and we got a chance to play in this second game of the playoffs, man. And Indiana was well prepared, man. That's what it looked like. They took the time off. They didn't have the rust. I mean, we just came out and it's just like we couldn't connect. We couldn't do anything, man. It's I guess they covered good, either that or we didn't run the routes right. I don't know what's going on. We can't establish any kind of run. Let me go to the comment section, man, and get to my guys real quick. 31-3, he say. Rome has fallen. Night Shadow say, what's good, y'all? What's good, Horror? I see you, man. I knew y'all was going to come give it to me, man. Michelle, roll tide, roll. What's going on? Horror say, what's up, man? It's been a long time. Yeah, I knew y'all was coming to give it to me. Nick Saban Jr., I ain't seen you in a while, homie, man. Hope you're doing good, man. What's going on? It ain't looking good, Nick. It ain't looking good, man. Happy New Year to everybody that's in the stream, man. Hope you guys enjoyed your night last night. I hope everything's going good with your family. Hey, man, this right here should not ruin us as an Alabama fan base. Like them boys done beat me so bad they got my hat crooked. Hey, man, guys, don't let this ruin your new year, man. You know what I'm saying? Take it as what it is, man. I'm a big Alabama fan myself. But these are young kids, man. I mean, we look real bad, man. But don't let this ruin your new year. Indiana was a good team. Kudos to those guys, man. I can't wait to see. I won't watch any more football tonight. I don't care about Ole Miss and Georgia. I got to let this process a little bit. I don't care who win that game. I don't really even care who win the playoffs. I mean, that's just me. But if I had to root for a team, I guess right now would be Indiana, right? I mean, why not root for the team that just smacked us up and down the football field? I mean, man, when I say Alabama is going to smack somebody up and down the football field, this is what I mean by smacking somebody up and down the field. That's what happened to us, man. We got obliterated. Let me go back to the comments, man. I haven't been here in a long time. I remember you, though, Horror. I remember you. Austin Mack didn't look bad at this game. He didn't look that bad, man. That's why I was saying earlier. Maybe they should have put him in a little bit earlier. Maybe they should have, after that first or second possession with Austin Mack, they should even put Keon Russell in and see what he may have been able to do. Roll Tide, roll, man. Nick Saban Jr., I see you, baby. Roll Tide, roll. This was worse than the SEC championship. Yeah, man, we just We declined, guys. We was on a downward trajectory. We just so happened to play a bad Oklahoma team, I think, man. And it made us look good, coming back second half or whatever, man. Do we have something to build on? I guess we do, man. We just have to wait and see, guys. I was talking to you guys last night about going to the Navy All-American game. I don't think I'm even going over there to see that because I don't even see any Alabama players that's on the rosters right now. If they change the roster, maybe, but I have to decide this by next week. So I don't even feel like watching any more football just right now. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll watch the championship game. You know what? I like Miami too. Either Miami or Indiana. I hope either Miami or Indiana make it all the way. I'll root for any one of those guys, man. Ole Miss is better. Hey, man. I want Ole Miss. I don't like Ole Miss, but I want Ole Miss to beat Georgia. Womack daddy was not on the sideline to coach defense. He needed his daddy, his granddaddy, his granddaddy, daddy, and all the forefathers should have been out there on that football field tonight because it didn't look good, man. I'm talking about not even a little bit, man. I'm looking at this thing right now. You guys see me. I continue to look this way. I'm looking at the score, 38-3. Like, we shouldn't even decide to kick that field goal. If you ask me, just go for it, man. If it ended up being 0, just let it be 0, right? What is that 3 points going to do, man? Just go ahead and go for it, man. That's what I say. That's just rags, I guess, man. I'm looking at the stats right now, guys. Austin Mack came in the second, when was it? Was the mid-second half, right? I think it was a little bit in the third quarter. He ended up with 103 passing yards. So he ended up with more passing yards than Ty Simpson, man. Ty Simpson had 17 rushing yards. Ty Simpson was our leading rusher with 17 rushing yards. Jeremy Bernard had 60 reception yards. Yunzi Pierre had 1.5 sacks, and Bray Hubbard had 8 tackles. Now, granted, Bray Hubbard had 8 tackles, but every tackle he had, he was grabbing somebody from behind and getting drugged all the way, maybe 2 or 3, 4 yards after the initial contact. This didn't look good, man. I didn't even see a bright spot. I guess the only bright spot that I saw was Austin Mack, getting the little rips that he got. And I don't even know how bright that was, man. Bro. I talked all that trash all this week, man, and I did it on purpose because I knew. I said, even if we get beat, man, I'm gonna talk this trash just to talk it, man. And I knew that there was a chance that I was gonna have to eat these words, man. Eat crow, as they say. And guess what? I done ate crow, pigeon, raven, every bird you could think of. I had to eat it, man, because them boys just whipped us, man. They whipped us. My boy, Roll Tide and Rise Up, man. I haven't seen you in a long time, man. Thank you for coming to the stream, man. We got to do something one of these days together, man. This team is who they have been all year long, man. Yeah. I don't know, man, because I was about to say we started off good, but no, we didn't. We started off bad. We went up, right? It's almost like the stock market, man. It was ups and downs and ups and downs. And when it was down, it was daggone down. When it was up, we was up. And then we hit another down again, and we was down, right? We hit Oklahoma, and we thought that was a up. And as soon as we win and play Indiana, it's back down again. So now what I'm wondering is what is the offseason going to look like, man? How's Mendoza just better? I don't know if it's Mendoza or if it's Alabama. I don't know. I'm beginning to. It's almost like these boys said, man, we're going to go out there and we just going to play, and whatever happen. Like I said, if we get beat, man, who cares? We beat Oklahoma in the first playoff game. We'll just go home and celebrate, man. I'm tired of playing the New Year's. Today is the New Year's. I want to get back home to my grandparents and my mom and my dad. I feel like that's what they were saying. They just ready to get back to Alabama and disperse and go back home to wherever they're from. That's what I think they want to do, man. You can expect with this beating, usually after somebody get beat this bad, the emotions start to flow. The fan base start to speak out and lash out on different players that didn't do any good. And guess what? The transfer portal opens up, and players that you didn't even think would transfer start to jump in the transfer portal because their emotions start to run high, because their feelings are hurt, because they looked and said, man, the play calling wasn't as good. And because they know things that we don't know, they're behind the scenes, and they may say, hey, man, this is not going to get any better. I'm out of here, man. So, like I said, when Alabama was up. When we was down, we was down. And I guess being a fan, or whoever, whatever you are, analyst or whatever you are, you're going to have to stick with them, I guess, through the good and the bad. The thing about it is, I guess I was spoiled, man. I'm going to speak on me. I'm not going to speak on everybody else. I'm going to speak on me. I was spoiled as an Alabama football fan, and it's hurt to see our team, it ain't even about the players. It's about the script A, right? It's not when I was in the military, and I walked past an officer, I was an enlisted guy. When I walked past the officer, I had to salute the rank. It was nothing about the person that was inside of that rank. I had to salute the rank, whether they was a major, captain, colonel, whatever. It was about the rank. And what makes me so upset about what just happened, man, it's about the A. It's about that script A. It's about the brand. It's about Alabama. And we was embarrassed. It's not about the individual players. I don't care anything about that. And it's not, I don't care about the coaches. I don't care nothing about that. It's about what that A represent, man. And when I put this A on my head, I walk around with my chest out, with my arms bowed out, because that's me. That's what I do. It means something. When they see that, everybody know it. They call me Bama. Right? That's my nickname. Everybody call me Bama. You know, some people use it as derogatory. Maybe they even mean it as that, but I don't care. I embrace it because guess what? That's how much pride I had in that A. But this right here, beating right here, man, it don't make me feel good. Now, I know people say, well, y'all did make it to the playoffs, 3-loss team, but man, it don't feel good. It don't feel good. Maybe, just maybe, we shouldn't have been in the playoffs anyway, man. And it hurt me to say that because I'm a diehard Alabama fan. Anybody that know me, they may call me a homer or something like that, man. But that's what I am, man. And I feel like the brand has been broken tonight. And maybe just a bit, right? I won't go as far as to say that it's shattered and it's done, but the brand took a beating tonight with that 38-3, man. The Rose Bowl, we're on a big stage, broadcast across the nation. Everybody's watching it across the world. Everybody's tuning in, man, to watch us get obliterated like this. It's not a good feeling, guys. It's not a good feeling at all. Let's go back to the comment section, man. Dude, I haven't been here in forever. I know, man. I haven't seen you in a while. Got to be some changes in the coaching staff. You know what, man? I'm going to sit back and try. Tony James, let me go here. Let me put you on here, man. Tony James, man, I'm going to try to go and just calm down a little bit, man, because I don't know what to do. Because then when you ask yourself, Tony James, and I'm going to ask you this, and I hope you put it in the comment section, who do we change? What do we change? What position do we change? Is it the head coach that we need to change, bro? And normally I would be the one I'm going to sit back and watch and see what happens, man. Because I'm going to tell you one of the changes that I want to make, and I think the world would be mad at me by saying this, but one of the biggest changes that I want to make as far as a coach on this team is the defensive coordinator. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I said it. I've been trying to be quiet all year long. I know a lot of people say, man, we've hung our hat on the defense. I don't care, man. I don't like it. I don't like the defense. I don't care what no one say. I know I'm going to take a beating on this one, guys. If it was up to me, and it's not up to me, I'm just telling you how I feel, the defensive coordinator would be gone, man. I don't like it. I know he kept us in the game a lot, but we need to get rid of that offensive line. I think Cap need to go. I think we need to get rid of Cap. And I don't care for that defense that we're running right now with Warmick. I just don't like it. I'm sorry. I keep apologizing because I've been keeping this in all year long, man. And I know that's not the popular answer, man. And anybody that know me know I don't go with the popular answer. I just don't like the defense, man. I don't like the defense. I would have rather this game to have been 3-14. If we would have kept this game 3-14, that's okay. You know what I mean? I know a lot of people say, well, the defense was tired. Yeah, but come on, man. Come on, man. I don't know, guys. Roll Tide, no matter the results. That's what I say, man. That's what I say. What do you say? He say, Raz, do you even remember me? I remember you. I remember you, man. We used to come, when I was in the gym, you used to come and see me, man. Ole Miss wins it all. I don't know about all that, but I wouldn't mind it. I don't care. I really don't care. I'm not even upset. Time to make changes and prepare for next season. That's what I'm saying, bro. You can't even get upset, dog. That's why I tell people all the time, I go to work and they want to pick with me and stuff. But I'm telling them, I'm like, bro, like, I left that in Saturday. I didn't carry that into Sunday and then into Monday coming back to work. Yeah, I was up when the game was first over with. It made me feel some type of way. but I can't let that ruin my whole weekend. I can't let it, you know what I'm saying? Because this is just not the same team that we're used to. It ain't. It's not. Pink slips are ready. You said they finna get rid of some. They've been flip-flopping all season. Yeah, they've been back and forth, man. What you got, Brock? Brock, I got to learn how to get this thing. Let me see. Brock, let me figure it out, Brock, and then I'm gonna try to get with you, man, how to get you in here. Austin Mack gone. You believe in the transfer portal? There's gonna be a lot of them gone, man, because now everybody is saying, he said, dang, Rags. Trinidaddy to go. Womack has to go. That's the way I feel, Michelle. I hate to be like that. I know when we lose, like I say, everything, our emotions and stuff is running high. But I just feel like, I don't know, man. I don't like the defense, man. I got to be honest with you. If I said anything else, I'll be lying to you guys, man. When he's playing, when he's doing great, he's doing great. I'm happy. But I'm still on edge, man, because it's like they always have this thing say, bend but don't break. But, man, dang it, we bending too much. I mean, it's a such thing. You get bent. You ever heard somebody say you bent out of shape? You get bent so much, man, you get bent out of shape. You can't even bend back right. Forget that bend and don't break. And hey, guys, I'm trying my best not to cuss. That's the way I'm feeling right now, man. I'm trying my best to use the best language and to be on the best behavior, man. Rags haven't had anything to drink in a long time. I think it was 2021. I'm thinking about going to go get me a good cold one, man. That's when them boys that made me. They just done made me mad, man. But like you say, I can't let that carry over into I got some big things I'm trying to do tomorrow, and I can't let that carry over into tomorrow, man. Yeah, it didn't feel good at all, guys. Did not feel good at all. I wish I can get you on, Brock, so you can talk with me. I got to let's see. When Womack daddy on the sideline, defense looked good. I noticed that too. I was telling somebody that the other day. I could see him, he'll be right behind, over his shoulder or whatever. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know if he's there to give him confidence or if he's there to help call plays or what he's doing. He's telling him, he's showing him different tendencies or whatever the other team is doing, things that he may see that the younger Womack don't see. But I don't know, guys. It just don't look good. It don't look good, man. It really don't. Ole Miss finna put BTA on A, man. I hope they do. That'll feel real good to me. That'll make me feel real good, man. Why? Just because I'm around a lot of Georgia people and they talk a lot of trash. And they act this way they act, man. They try to be concerned, right? So they know that I'll walk past them and I won't talk to them about football or whatever. And they'll reel me in with it. They try to act concerned. Man, I thought Bama was going to win, man. They don't know that I already know that they're trying to just, they're just digging. That's what they're doing, man. Oh, man, what happened, man? I thought they was going to do this. I said, man, like, what are you trying to do right now? You're trying to dig to try to get into my feelings, right? But I'm not going to let you do that because I'm not in my feelings the way that you are. Like I said, I'm spoiled. I've seen the championships. Hey, man, it feel good. Everybody's chasing Bama when it comes to the legendary status, right? The iconic status, right? So I'm good when it comes to that. Of course, I want my team to win. It don't feel good. We haven't won a championship since when? 2020? This is 2026, guys. It's been 6 years. For some, it may not seem that long, and for others, it may seem like that's an eternity. I meant to say. When it comes to us winning championships. When we had Saban, it was every maybe 2-3 years we're going to win a championship. Every class that he was signing at one point in time, they was guaranteed to win a championship. Not only a national championship, they was guaranteed to pretty much win an SEC championship, man. That's what I'm used to. Those are the days that I'm used to seeing with this Alabama football team, guys. But we were obliterated. Where do we go from here is the answer, man. Like everybody's saying, man, we got to do some change. Got to be some changes, right? You got Nick Sheridan that's going to be gone. Who are you going to pull in, right? That's going to take Nick Sheridan's spot. You got Jamarcus Shepard that's gone right now. We got Nick's in there. I like that Nick's pick. I really do. He's not an offensive coordinator like he was over at Auburn. Right now, he's going to be a wide receivers coach, right? That may be a good position for him. I think he's going to be an elite recruiter, but recruiting only does so much. Recruiting only gets what you need. It brings in the tools, but if you're not using the tools properly, there's no need in even having the tool, right? There's no need in stacking the cupboard at wide receiver and the quarterback is not getting the ball to the wide receivers. It's no need in having an elite quarterback if the offensive line is not doing their job to protect that quarterback. It's no need in bringing an elite offensive lineman in if you're not going to coach them right for them to learn the right pass block schemes or the right run blocking schemes that they need to know. There's only so much you could do with bringing these tools in and recruiting, especially with everybody right now is on the same playing field with this NIL. You have to bring something different to the table, man. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's on a pretty much even playing field. Let's look ahead a little bit. Do we make the playoffs next year? I don't know. Is Ty Simpson coming back? If Ty Simpson do decide to come back, is he going to be head and shoulders better than he was this year? Is Horton coming back? We know Jeremy Bernard is not coming back. Is Ryan Williams going to be a better wide receiver next year as far as catching the ball? He had some good catches this game. He had an elite catch this game. He caught a ball as he was getting thrashed, right? And he held on to that ball. Running back wise, who's going to be our premier running back? Offensive line wise, when Caden Proctor leave, who's going to be our premier left tackle that's going to be protecting the blind side of Ty Simpson if he do come back? Like these are the questions that we have. When Deontay Lawson and Justin Jefferson is gone, who's going to be the linebackers that's going to be standing in place for these guys? Who's going to be the defensive lineman that's going to take over for Tim Keenan and sit right there in that middle and man that middle? Is it going to be Isaiah Faga? Is it going to be Jeremiah Beeman? Like who is it going to be, man? Like who's going to be in those safety spots? You know, like those are the questions that we have right now, man. Like, man, who's going to be our field goal kicker? Because hopefully we get a new one of those too. I don't know what's going on, man. We got to show some passion, man. See, this one thing I say about Deborah. This is the thing that I don't like about Deborah. The team usually take on the personality of the coach. When you got a coach like they say Cignetti, let's take Cignetti. We ain't even gonna go to Saban. Let's go to Cignetti, the coach of Indiana. When you have a coach like Cignetti that's got that personality, right? That the game is not over yet. Personality, let's put our foot on their neck mentality. The team seems to take on that personality, and that's the way they perform, that's the way they play. When you have that little happy-go-lucky personality, you want to satisfy everybody, you want to make sure everybody's comfortable mentality, you come into the press conferences and stuff, and you want to appease to the interviewers and stuff, that's what the players tend to do. They say whatever they feel like saying just to talk to the interviewers and stuff, and it don't make any sense. They say stuff like the disrespect would be addressed, but you never addressed the disrespect. You came out and got further disrespected when you came out on the football field because talk is cheap. You can talk all day, but the actions, you got to walk the walk. That's what you have to do, man. And I feel like right now our team is taking on Deborah's personality, right? Deborah's personality is good for some atmospheres, but for the University of Alabama and the way that we like to play, the way that we like to put belt to ASS, the way that we like to put foot on neck, it don't go good, man. So and you can't ask what they say, a zebra to change his stripes, right? So I don't know what we're gonna do. We can't ask Deborah to become more stern. We can't ask him because it's just not in his personality. Now he's not being the type of person that he's used to being. Now he's really doing stuff that's out of his character. But that's what we need, man. So what am I saying? Am I saying that we need to get rid of Deborah? I don't know. I don't know what we need to do, man. Are we just going to take on this personality? It's somewhat of like a lackadaisical personality. We go into the locker room, we talk, guys, we got to do this. No. I want you to get off in their butt. Man, foot need to go off into the butts of these guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to the comment section again, guys. Let's see if we got anybody. All right, I got to leave. Okay, man. Ty needs to go. Ty needs to hit the transfer portal. And that's the thing about it, man. He's so nice. Freaking DeBoer is so nice. He's so non-confrontational to the point to he's never going to make a decision like that. Like, he let Ty Simpson, especially the SEC championship, he let Ty Simpson just sit out there and just do anything. He just for quarter after quarter after quarter, play after play after play. No movement of the ball. The movement of the ball just sitting there. Man, if you have to pull him out for a play, I'm not saying pull him out for the whole game, but let's see what else somebody can do for a play. And maybe that'll light a fire under this guy. And now he'll get out and play with a little bit more urgency, with a little bit more with a little bit more tact. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm trying to say. So it's like DeBoer, he's trying to be too friendly, I feel. You know what I mean? You got to come at these boys, man. You ain't going to win no championship. You may keep making it to the playoffs. You may keep making it to the play. You may make it to the first round and go, but that is not what we're used to. This is not what we're not going to play this game, man. And some people say, for instance, at Washington, that's a win for Washington. Go to the playoffs, get to the first round, make a little noise, and go home. That's a win for Washington. For us, when we get there, we plan on winning. We beat Oklahoma. Good. That's business as usual. Let's go to the next. We're supposed to be smacking Indiana right now. We're supposed to be talking about Oregon. We're supposed to be talking about getting to the quarterback, Oregon's quarterback right now. That's what this stream should be about is, hey, guys, we're moving on to Atlanta. We're going to Atlanta. Guys, who's coming to Atlanta to the pregame? Who's going to be at Atlanta for the tailgating? That's what we should be discussing right now. Instead, we're discussing a 38-3 game is what we're discussing right now, man. And it's disgusting is what it is. They don't even look right, man. Just watching it, that's 11-4 season. That's not a bad record. 11-4 is not a bad record for Washington. 11-4 wouldn't even be a bad record for Indiana. But for Bama, man, that ain't the way we roll, baby. That's just not the way we roll. We don't. I made a video the other day talking about how we're the standard of football. And don't get it twisted. When I tell you that we're the standard of football, I'm still going to say that. And when I say that, I'm gonna piggyback off of what I said earlier about the brand, about the script A. It's not about what happened tonight. That hurt the brand a little bit. But what I'm saying is an overall brand, Bama is still the standard. And I will stand on that. I'll stand on that. That's why Indiana is so happy right now. And they should be. Congratulations to Indiana if I haven't said that. But congratulations to Indiana because not only did you win the Rose Bowl, which I'm pretty sure you're excited about, but it's the fact of who you beat in the Rose Bowl that made it so much better for you. And not only that, I'll take it a step further. It's the fashion that you beat that team in that made it even better for you because now it makes it seem like you're solidified. But I'll challenge Indiana this. You have to keep that same intensity. You have to keep that same energy because Dan Lannon is not coming to play with you. Now, Dan Lannon didn't look that good against Texas Tech today, but I guarantee you, he's not coming to play with Cignetti. Now, Cignetti going to have to stand on whatever he's standing on, right? 14-0 record. They just won the Rose Bowl. They just beat Alabama in the Rose Bowl. Number one team in the playoffs. They've been the number one team since they beat Ohio State. We saw that Ohio State, the lie detector test determined that they was a lie after Miami got a hold to them. So, Indiana, you got to stay on your pivot, man, because Oregon's coming. They coming. And I think there's going to be one heck of a game, man. Right now, I'm saying I hope Indiana go all the way. But that's just my emotion saying that right now because they just beat us. Now, tomorrow I wake up, and I don't want you guys to hold me to it because tomorrow I might change my mind. I might look at the bigger picture and say, hey, man, maybe I like that Miami team a lot more, you know. But then again, I may just not watch football, period, right? Because this don't feel good. Let's go back to the comment section, guys, see what everybody's saying, man. Oh, my guy Beards is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. Man, we got stumped. Ryan Grubb got to go. See that? And this is what I like about the fan base because, see, Ryan Grubb, man, I champion for Ryan Grubb to come here. And see, I like to hear different people's perspective when it comes to this because we was talking about this earlier. Who should we let go? Where is the change gonna when you're in a situation like this and you get beat as bad as we got beat? There most definitely have to be a change. We cannot walk into 2026/2027 season with the same roster, the same coaching, the same. There has to be a change, whether it's the program, the offseason program. There's going to have to be a change somewhere, right? And that's on DeBoer's head. So, say for instance, it is Ryan Grubb. Where do we go? Who do we go to? Like, what offensive coordinator do we get, right? Will they be able to run Kalen DeBoer's offense, right? Because Ryan Grubb is supposed to be Kalen DeBoer's guy. I mean, they've been together so long. He called the plays that Kalen DeBoer liked for him to call. But see, I'm more stuck, and like I said, I'm stuck on Kane Warmick, man. I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that them boys running big chunk plays, that we have players that get arms around these guys and then they just pull off and just go and run big chunks. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan of every time I look around, Damani Jackson is chasing a guy down, trying to tackle him from behind. I'm not a big fan of Keon Sabb and Hubbard chasing guys from behind all day long. Keep them in front of you, and once they catch the ball, hit them and draw the ball out. That's what safeties do, man. I'm not a big fan of this. It's like, are they in the wrong positions? What is going on, man? And I don't like it. Now, we may have to go as far as saying maybe they need to revamp both sides of the ball. That'll be, hey, maybe it should be a major overhaul going on. Hey, if you want to keep DeBoer there, keep him there. But maybe we need a new offensive coordinator. We need a new offensive line coach. Maybe we need a new defensive coordinator. And something that we're not talking about is Freddie Roach in that defensive line. Because I saw guys that was, I don't know what they was doing. We can't even blitz. We can't even blitz right. When Indiana blitz us, guess what? Ty Simpson hits the ground. Austin Mack hits the ground. When we blitz, we go around in an angle that's not even angling right. Right? We don't even shoot the gap and go and get the quarterback. We're not even blitzing right, man. It's bad. I watched one play where Quay Russaw was in there. He didn't even know where he was supposed to be. He just ended up going back to the back there with Justin Jefferson and Deontay Lawson. He just sat in the middle. He didn't know what to do. It was crazy, man. It's like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't like it. And I understand a lot of Alabama football fans love that defense, you know. I thought it was going to grow on me, but sometimes you could try to deal with things and cope with things that just ain't for you. And for me as an Alabama fan, I don't like that defense. I know I'm going to say it all stream. I don't like it. I don't like it, guys. DeBoer is too nice. DeBoer is too nice. We need another disciplined coach, man. And see, I hate to be that guy to run him off, but he's going to have to make changes on as far as the coordinators go, man. I mean, somewhere, I don't know what he's going to do, man. Me as a fan, only thing I can say is, DeBoer, you're going to have to make a change. Now, it's up to DeBoer as the head coach to make that change. What is the change going to be? Like I said, it could be something simple. It could be as simple as the off-season program. We're going to have to go harder in the off-season. We're going to have to go back to the fundamentals, tackling, right? Pursuit angles. Why are you taking that wide of an angle and the quarterback just continue to? It's the simple stuff. And that's why I'm mad at Kane Warmick right now, because you're the defensive coordinator. That's your job. That's your job to make sure that these guys are taking the right angles. These guys are pursuing to the ball. These guys, we should be a turnover. We should be making turnovers every time we get out there. We should be patting balls down, trying to get them, punching the ball, trying to get them. But first of all, making sure you have good tackling, good discipline. But it ain't happening, man. We also run a West Coast offense. I think DeBoer needs a new playbook. He needs something. Womack's defense is the wrong scheme too, man. I anticipate a complete coaching overhaul. That's what we need. Now, will we get that or not? I don't know. But we need some coaches to be kind of changed around, right? Our defense suspect all year long, bro. But see, you have some people that watching it with a different eye and they'll say, the defense is what held us up. Yeah, at some points they did. At some points they didn't. And that's the point. And let's talk about that, Akeem Jones. That's the whole point of a good relationship. Sometimes, say for instance, you got a lady friend, right? Sometimes you may be down and you need the lady friend to take over, right? As far as keeping the household up. Maybe sometimes she might go down and you need her to that's what a team is called, right? But bro, if they was as good as people say they advertise to be, bro, that 38 wouldn't be up there on that board. I don't care what nobody say. Especially with an Indiana team, man, they have not played the competition, the level of competition that we have played. I mean, we've played so many ranked teams. Now, you can go off and say, well, maybe those teams shouldn't have been ranked, right? I feel like the Big Ten has conquered us, man. You got Indiana beating Alabama. You got Iowa beating Vanderbilt. You got Illinois beating Tennessee. Texas did their thing, and they beat Michigan, right? You got one or two more of them out there. I can't remember who it was. But, yeah, man, I mean, that's the way it's looking right now, man. The Big Ten, and that's the way they want it. The Big Ten is looking to take over, man. The Big Ten is looking to take over college football, and right now they on the right trajectory, and that hurts me, right? Because I am a part of the SEC, and I would like to know that the place that I play is the toughest. I would like to think that if I can get through my environment, I can most definitely get through your environment. Because I know that where I come from, there's adversities, there's trials, there's tribulations, and I know that if I can win in my environment, your environment is a piece of cake, right? But right now it's not looking that way. It looks like the Big Ten is really beginning to become the truth. Now, if Indiana goes on to win the championship, if Oregon goes on to win the championship, maybe they're proving us right, man. Maybe they are the truth, right? If a Georgia or Ole Miss goes on to win, maybe we can still hang our hat on that. But it is what it is, man. I'd rather have Prime at this point. Now, I'm going to tell you something. Hey, Akeem Jones, I will tell you this. If I get to that point, that means I'm at a low point, man. I will tell you this. I think, and I'm not refuting your comment that you made. It's just that I don't look at Prime as being a good coach, man. I look at Prime as being a great motivator. I look at Prime as being a great recruiter. But as a great coach, I don't know if I can look at, as a good coach, I don't know if I can look at him as that. But who am I? Who knows, man? Maybe he could come over and do so. I know he would bring a lot of recruits. I'll tell you that. Now, if he hired the right assistants or whatever, man, then maybe. But see, the thing about Prime, what he's trying to do, Prime is trying to hire a lot of ex-NFL players that played good in the NFL. Just because you played good in the NFL don't mean that that's going to translate over to coaching skills, right? So Prime, that's what he's trying to do right now. It's good for recruiting, like I said once again. But in the SEC, man, he'll get clobbered. If he's getting clobbered right now in the Big 12, he will be disintegrated in the SEC, man. Especially with Lane Kiffin going down to the SEC is only going to get better. The SEC is hiring top-notch coaches, man. Just the same way that Sick Natty was hired by Indiana and he's turning that program around, you got Florida that's hiring, I think, a pretty good coach. You got Auburn that I don't know about Auburn. but I believe that Summerall is going to get over there with Florida, and he's going to actually have those guys winning big-time ball games. Will he do it his first year? I doubt it, but I think he's going to have those guys winning big-time ball games. So what I'm saying that to say this, we're going to have to get on the ball, man, because it's only going to make recruiting harder for us when we start getting all these new coaches in, and now they're trending upward, right? You got Florida now that's recruiting good again. You got LSU that's going to be dangerous on the recruiting trail. I don't know what Ole Miss is going to be like. If Ole Miss make it far into the playoffs, they made it far already. I guess far enough for them. But if they make it even further, if they beat Georgia, they're going to be a team that's going to still do good recruiting, right? Then you still got Georgia. Georgia's going to always do good recruiting because they still have Kirby Smart. And Kirby Smart is a long-tenured coach, and that's what a lot of players want to know. That's what a lot of parents want to see. When you come into their living room, they want to know is if you're going to still be there for the next 3 to 4 years to coach their son. If you come here and tell me that you're going to take care of my son and that you're going to have his back and you're going to make sure he's safe, I want to make sure that you're going to be there. And as of right now, organizations, they're not even coming at Kirby Smart. Organizations, when Nick Saban was at Alabama, they went at Nick Saban. They go at everybody. Everybody's going at Kalen DeBoer right now. They want Kalen DeBoer. But no one goes after Kirby Smart because they know that it's a long shot. Kirby Smart is not going to leave, man. He's not. Something drastic is going to have to happen, you know? Well, give me a Dabo, anybody. Dabo, gosh, Lee, man. Oof, that one's tough. That was tough, man. Dabo, because the game is changing so much, Dabo is not really willing to change with the game, man. Say, for instance, the transfer portal is about to open. Dabo, if Dabo go into the we're not even going to take. We're going to take Alabama out the equation. We're going to stick with Dabo with Clemson. Clemson is in a good spot in the ACC. If they go into that transfer portal and they get key players out of that transfer portal, they have the means next year to be one of the top teams in the ACC. But he don't want to change with the times. And he's going to have to understand that the times are here and they're not going anywhere. NIL, transfer portal, it's not going anywhere. What's going to end up happening is the college sport itself, college football, after a while, is no longer going to be looked at as an amateur sport. That's what I'm saying. That's why I feel like the trajectory of this is going. I feel like the sport is no longer going to be looked at as an amateur sport. I don't know what the NFL is going to do if this ever happened, but the game of college football is transitioning so much that it's creating its own world, right? And if they ever get to a point to where they let, say, graduates, say you get somebody to go and get their bachelor's degree, right? And they play 4 years. And then they say, hey, well, I want to go and get my doctorate degree or something like that. Then they play for an extra 2-3 years. I think after a while, they're going to let these guys just go ahead and keep playing. These guys are going to be close to their 30s before they get out of college and going to still be playing football. And that's going to be about 8 years worth of college football that they played. That'll be about the same amount that they would have gotten out of the NFL, and they're going to be getting paid. And it's almost like, why even worry about going to the NFL? If they choose me, they choose me. But if they don't, I got a backup plan right here. And they always love saying, well, Alabama don't have a professional football team. When in all actuality, in a few more years, I believe that this is going to be classified as a profession, close to a profession. Because with the payments and all of that stuff, man, it's no more of an amateur type thing, man. It's not. You're going to have free agency. You got freaking NIL. You got these guys that have agents. You got general managers that's in the league. Like, that's no longer a collegiate. That's not a college football game that's not. You can't even call that college football anymore. The only reason why you call it college football is because it's linked to a university. But as far as all of the rules and everything that's going on right now, this is professional style football with agents and agencies, right? And the way that everything is going, man, this is pretty much like professional football. And I'm here to say this. Nobody's saying it yet. I believe they're going to reclassify it. So one of these days it's going to be classified as something else, man. It's not going to be like college football, man. It's not. I don't know how they're going to do it, but it's going to be more on the professional tip. It already is. It's just we don't name it that yet. But I'm telling you, man. He said, I hate to say it, but Georgia has taken over the SEC. Well, they should. They should, Hakeem. And I feel like they're late. I feel like they haven't taken over the SEC. I feel like they should be the leader in the SEC because they have I think the longest tenured coach. They do elite recruiting every year. They should be in the mix for it every year, but sometimes they just seem to fall. They haven't won since when? Was it 2023? Was 2026? Maybe they'll make it back and win this year. I mean, they have the chance to. The defense is clicking a little bit better than they have been. So they very well can win it. Next season is do or die for Kalen. Yeah, he's going to have to come through next season. They bleed red just like we do. All we saw was crimson blood on that field. Man, who is this? This is Mango. This is LSU. This is, man, come on, man. This is yellow gold guys down there in the bayou, down there in Baton Rouge. This is LSU in here talking prime trash right now. And you know what, man? You got every right to talk. Well, I don't know if you got the right to talk trash because you just got beat by the Houston Cougars, man. Kendrick Perkins has been an afterthought, and Nussmeier was supposed to be a Heisman Trophy foregone conclusion at the beginning of the season. Brian Kelly was supposed to be coach of the year, and everything has gone downhill. Now you got Lane Kiffin. If you don't treat Lane Kiffin right in the first few years, Lane Kiffin will be guaranteed to jump ship. LSU has a few issues down there. They don't want to pay that man his money. That man, they signed an agreement that this is the way that this was going to go when I leave. If you ever fired me, now they want to come back and recant those statements and those terms that they put in the agreement, right? I wouldn't have went to that university, man. I wouldn't have went there. But guess what? We'll have to see you guys next year in consistent Mango. And we're going to make sure we put a whipping on them purple and yellow Tigers down in the bayou, down in the Baton Rouge. Ladies and gentlemen, man, it's been good talking to y'all, man. We've been on here for a while. I don't know, man. I guess the question is, where do we go from here, man? I'm going to stay tuned with you guys, man. We're going to keep on rocking, man, all year long. We're going to try our best to stay consistent, man. Once again, I hope you guys are having a great new year. This is going to be a great year, just like last year was, just like the year before that was. Don't ever say it wasn't a good year, because it was. Don't let one or two moments that happen to you throughout the year determine that you had a bad year. Now, just like your day. If you have a bad a situation that go on throughout your day, don't let that be a bad. Like this loss is 38-3. This is a bad situation for an Alabama fan. But I cannot let this dictate my day. So if you ask me how am I doing and I say, man, I'm having a bad day today, that means I've lost in life, right? Because I let a 38-3 decision determine how my feelings was going to be throughout my whole day, with my kids, with my family, with my friends, with everything that's going on with me wanting to get out of bed and be a productive person. This right here could make me or break me, right? This could make my whole day bad. But you don't let something like this determine how you feel for your whole day. If it hurts you for a moment, take that moment. This with anything. Take that moment and reflect on whatever's going on, pray on it, man, and move on to the next. And that's how you end up having a good day. You will never have a bad day. You always have a bad moment. You can't stop moments from being bad, but you can stop your whole day from being bad. You can stop your whole year from being bad, right? That's what we got to do, baby. Lane Train losing a bunch of players to the portal. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go get a drink. I'm thinking about it. Man. Getting drunk and just talking. But just what people don't want me to do that, because I'm going to go if I ever got drunk and got on here and talked, I'm going to talk trash, right? And that ain't good for nobody. Later, Rags. All right, guys. Hey, man. I know you love looking down to the depths of my eyes, man. But guess what? Old Red's got some places to be, some people to see, maybe even somebody to do. So, hey, man, Old Red's got to get out of here already. Yeah.